This video is about a deck that uses stage 2 Pokemon and can be quite annoying for the opponent.
Also TCG Zapdos, he does a very good job as well. Very helpful for newer and experienced players alike, so check him out. And TCG Zapdos, great shows with episodes and great editing, and if you like the Pokemon trading card game, check out their videos.
Yeah, how you doing, y'all? My name is Zap. I'm testing a new deck and put it on the map by showing everything step by step. I like what I do what I like. I haven't played a tournament in 2 months, but I'm back like riding a bike. No stopping me, getting prize after prize. I got the balance and power and strategy in my mind. I think you wanna rewind because you are already 3 prizes behind. As I mentioned, I'm back. This time around, I'm testing Crobat, and you are all like, what the heck? This will never work till you see that damage spreading, and the damage is so good it's unheard. Yeah, why is everybody so petrified? Petrified, yeah, getting sniped by using Golbat and Crobat. Yeah, you are getting a lot of bites like that. Why is everybody so petrified? Petrified, yeah, getting sniped by using Golbat and Crobat. Yeah, you are getting a lot of bites like that.
Sup YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome to episode 94. This time around we're gonna check out a new deck called Crobat Fighting. I don't know if you guys heard about this deck, but I'm gonna explain it in this video. So yeah, also the reason that why this is uploaded on a Friday or maybe Saturday is because that's the only day I actually had the time to make a video like this. So we're gonna look over the deck. As you see, you usually know the deck Fighting because I play with it in the tournament. You can check out the tournament reports about it. So the deck revolves around 3 attackers, Hawlucha, Lucario, and Landorus. Those are the 3 attackers. As you see, they attack with 1 energy each, so and they deal a decent amount of damage because yeah, with strong energy and some muscle bands here and there, you can deal a ton of damage. So what makes this deck new is that we have a new card like Crobat. As you see, Crobat has a surprise bite. When you play this Pokemon to evolve your Golbat, you put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So this is really great and it stacks up. So let's say we have a couple of Zubat out because Zubat is pretty neat. It has a 0 retreat cost. Yeah, if it has no energies, and you usually don't want to give energies to your Zubat. So once it evolves to Golbat, you can do the exact same sneaky bite, but only 2 damage counters if you evolve to Golbat, and then 3 damage counters if you evolve to Crobat. So this is really neat because once it stacks up, you can deal a total amount of yeah, a massive amount of damage. And since Hawlucha, Lucario, and Landorus, those 3 all attack with 1 energy with a lot of damage, we can get the damage output a bit higher because yeah, with Crobat, yeah, a combination like that, it's really neat. Another thing to notice is that there's 1 Ditto in this deck because yeah, once you play it on the beginning of your turn, you can do on your next turn, you just place the Pokemon down and you can evolve it straight away. So this is pretty neat. Transform. It can also transform into other Pokemon like a Landorus or Lucario, but that's not really beneficial. So, alright, let's see what else. We have a Wobbuffet. You should know Wobbuffet by now. It has Bite, Barricade. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, each Pokemon in play and each player's hand and each player's discard pile has no abilities except for Psychic Pokemon, so Crobat can still use the abilities once it's active. This is great to stop decks like Dialga or the metal decks from working and stuff, while you just spread them with a ton of damage with Crobat. Also, his attack, Psychic Assault, deals 10 damage plus 10 more for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So if you want to play the Crobat deck and you don't want to have fighting in your deck, you can also prefer the all Wobbuffet way, playing 4 Wobbuffets and then a ton of Golbats and Crobats in your deck, together with Zubats of course, otherwise they can evolve. So with that, you have a separate deck like Crobat Wobbuffet, it's that, but in this deck I only run 1 Wobbuffet since I think the fighting deck has a bit more potential. Although, if you play the Wobbuffet Crobat deck, you don't play any EX. So it's your choice, it's a personal choice. And also, this deck list isn't the perfect deck list, so you guys should know that. So, let's see. We have, this is just something to test out. We have 8 fighting energies for strong and 4 regular one, and then 1 regular psychic energy for Wobbuffet. In certain situations, you can use it. Alright. What else? The trainers, we have 1 bicycle, 1 enhanced hammer, really neat in the format since a lot of special energies are being played. An escape rope is pretty neat because Golbat and everyone from your yeah, bats has 0 retreat cost. So Golbat has 0 retreat cost, Crobat has 0 retreat cost, and with Zubat's ability, if it doesn't have any energies, it also has 0 retreat cost. So escape rope is the better way to go here. Then we have 3 hypnotoxic lasers, 1 Professor's Letter, and then something neat here is Scoop Up Cyclone, which is basically Super Scoop Up, the effect of it without the flip coin, which is pretty neat. You can also go for Computer Search for more consistency, or Dowsing Machine, or something else if you want, but for the Ace Pack card, I'd go for Super Scoop Up Cyclone, because let's say your Landorus only has 10 HP remaining, you scoop up him up, yeah, you scoop Cyclone him up, and then he's back in your hand and all the damage is gone, so it's pretty neat like that. We also play Starling Megaphone, of course, because if yeah, certain Pokemon like Garbodor get in play, or abilities get shut down. I only play 1, maybe you can add it up to 2 if you're afraid of Garbodor, but then again, not every matchup has Garbodor. Next is Scoop Up Cyclone. A pretty neat card, just like, yeah, it's not Super Scoop Up Cyclone, it's Super Scoop Up, that's what I wanted to say, so 2 of those. And then we also have a Switch, 3 Ultra Ball, and then a VS Seeker, Colorus, and yeah, here we are, it's Sporters, 2 Karina, 2 Lysander, 3 N. Then 1 Fan Club is great at the beginning of the game, getting your Zubats in play. Then 4 Juniper, 2 Verbank City Gym, and 3 Muscle Bands. You can also go for the Fighting Stadium, but then again, I really like the combination where your opponent doesn't sleep and you can use multiple Crobat Sneaky Bites after each other. Yeah, it's actually the Golbat Sneaky Bite, the one is from Crobat is Surprise Bite. So that's pretty much the deck. As I said, it isn't perfect yet, it's just to show you guys how it works. So now we're gonna go to Versus mode. And we are gonna check a random battle, and let's see, we have certain decks here, the Metal, Donphan, and Crobat. Another thing you should know is that I have a tournament coming up soon, so we're gonna click on play now and see what opponent waits us on the other side of the world. So the tournament is actually this Saturday, so hopefully I'll do well. I still don't know what deck I'm gonna play with, but then again, yeah, last minute changes aren't that good probably. We got an opponent, so hopefully we can show the power of this deck. We're facing a Fairy Fire deck. Haven't seen those yet. Okay, we're gonna check heads, and we can start. The thing you want to do is, usually you want to start because you want to evolve your Zubats as fast as possible. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wobbuffet or Ditto. I'm gonna go for the Ditto here. And I'm actually gonna close certain programs down because, yeah, things are getting quite slow. There we go, and the Wobbuffet, am I gonna place it? Yeah, why not? Okay, I can start first, and now we're facing Fairy. Yeah, he has a pretty neat start because he has that Xerneas with Geomancy, which is pretty neat. Gonna attach the... I think we're gonna go for something else. Go for the Ultra Ball, the Verbank City Gym in play. Maybe we can do the Verbank City combo, where we just put the Psychic. I think I'm gonna go for the Psychic to the Wobbuffet, since we only run a few Psychic and Wobbuffet can maybe attack. We're gonna place the Lucario down, and the thing we want to do here is we can get the Hypnotoxic Laser out, so we won't be able to use Geomancy, or we're gonna use N to get our stuff out. I think I'm gonna go for the safe method here and get out, yeah, maybe Landorus, since we're gonna snipe the Spritzies. That will be neat. And for the item card, we can go for the Hypnotoxic Laser. So maybe he will use N on his next turn. We're gonna hope for that. But for now, we're just gonna block our opponent. Hopefully he stays asleep. But then again, we have the Verbank out, so we have nothing to worry about. So already 3 damage counters on the Xerneas. And he's poisoned, so if he stays active, he actually will be in a kind of a bit of trouble. Maybe it's going slow on the stream here, but then again, we want to give you a neat episode, so we're gonna use the N here, since he has a lot of cards in his hand. We have the Ditto, which is probably stuck in the active position for now. Gonna give an energy to... not an energy, the Muscle Band to Landorus, and a strong energy to the Landorus. Bicycle. And we have the switch, which is neat. Alright, show them what you got. Bang. Okay, 1 Xerneas is already away. And we have a Zubat. Zubat. Oh, here comes the Fairy Guard. And the Max Potion, wow. Everything at once. And Geomancy and a Juniper, so wow, anyway, we see a Victini EX. And it's pretty neat. We don't see Victini EX often, but then yeah, oh, we have some Spritzies and a Geomancy. So things are switching around here, so we'll probably want to get out our Zubats as fast as possible. We do have our Wobbuffet set up. We only need to attach one energy to that, and then can use the Psychic Assault if my opponent has a lot of damage counters. With Zubat we have a neat combination. Okay, we have one Zubat out, and we're gonna maybe undo the last action. We're gonna use the Transform ability. And then we can use, oh no, we want to have something else. We can use Ultra Ball and then go to the Golbat straight away, but it's not possible at the moment, because that way with Ultra Ball we'll have to discard something that we don't want. Okay, we are using Hammerhead for 70 damage, that's 90 with another strong energy, 90 with... and the Hypnotoxilation is not enough. Scoop Up Cyclone, Starling Megaphone, what can we use here? Pretty much... maybe we can use the Ultra Ball to discard something that we don't want. Or maybe we can use VS Seeker, that way we're in a safe position for later on. Yeah, we're gonna do that, since we won't be able to destroy it anyway. Okay, here comes another energy, strong energy to the Landorus. We could have used Ultra Ball here, maybe destroying Hawlucha and the... how many HP? Oh yeah, here we're gonna show the power and combination of Landorus. So we're gonna destroy the Hawlucha and the Enhanced Hammer, which is a shame. Hawlucha is pretty neat against Xerneas EX, but then again, here we're gonna get out the Golbat. Yes! Golbat can evolve straight away because we use Ditto, so it's pretty neat. The first time that I tested it out, it worked. So we're gonna attack the Spritzy. Alright, Sneaky Bite, and then we're gonna use... I don't think he has Item Lock, so we're gonna keep the VS Seeker for now, and gonna use Hammerhead for a ton of damage, and then 30 on the Spritzy. So we're gonna already destroy one Spritzy with sniping capabilities from our Golbat, which is a Sneaky Bite. I probably bet he didn't expect that. So I'm glad this is pretty neat, showing the strategy of this deck, and I hope you guys like this deck and try it out yourself, and let me know what version of the deck you prefer best. So yeah, we'll see that he gets out another Xerneas, so he wants to get out that Aromatisse as fast as possible, otherwise if I snipe it again, it's gone. So he concedes here. So this is a short video showing you the power of the deck. Usually I want to have like matches that be a bit longer, but then again, you can always expect the best matches. But I showed the power of the deck, since sniping is the way to go with Landorus, and the raw power of the strong energies and muscle bands. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode, but now we're gonna go to the Poke News section. Okay guys, welcome to Poke News. The first thing on my list is actually some pretty neat promos that Japan is going to receive. We have the Flygon EX. I cannot read yet what's on the card since it's so small, but then there's also a Lantern, which doesn't deal a lot of damage, only dealing 80 damage, discarding 1 energy, and then the opponent is confused. So pretty neat, just like in the games, confusing Pokemon Lantern. And then we have some scans of the Double Crisis counterpart for Japan, which is going to be revealed pretty soon. I believe at the end of January, but we already have some scans. So we see Team Magma's Camerupt, and as you see, things are confirmed as I suspected. We have Team Magma Pokemon and Team Aqua Pokemon, so it's just like all the way back, like I believe 10 years ago or something, but they are officially back. So we have the Camerupt. I'm not going to review every card at the moment, since I want to wait, since before we have like all the scans available. But the neat things to mention is that we have Team Magma's Groudon EX and also Team Aqua's Kyogre EX, and both Pokemon cannot attack. Like let's say Team Magma's Groudon EX cannot attack if there are 4 or less Pokemon with Team Magma and their name. So power save rate stability, it's pretty terrible actually, so I don't really like it. But there's also some pretty neat stuff. We have a Magma switch. Once during your turn, you may move an energy card attached to your Pokemon with Team Magma and its name to another one of your Pokemon. So yeah, moving around energies, the Claydol is pretty neat, I guess. And then there's also Sharpedo with an ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Pokemon with Team Aqua in its name. So that's also going to be quite strong. But the EXs that I mentioned aren't that powerful unless you're playing a deck that only runs Team Magma or Team Aqua Pokemon, then it's going to work. Also, a thing to mention is that the Team Aqua's hideout is reprinted, so you can use the old school card, so that's neat. And also the Team Aqua's Mock, the retreat cost of each of your opponent's Pokemon in play that does not have Team Aqua in its name is 1 Carlos energy more. So pretty neat stuff going on. I want to see what they're gonna do implementing the Magma and Team Aqua. And in the past we had a really great Team Magma deck with the Groudon and stuff, so let's see that this happens again. And yeah, this generation of Team Aqua and Team Magma cards, Double Crisis, look for it soon because it's going to be released 3 months after our Primal Clash set is officially released. So that's about it for Poke News. I hope you enjoyed this quick episode. I usually make it a bit more like a longer episode, but at the moment I don't have the time, and I also have a tournament going on Saturday. So if you enjoyed this video, however, definitely give it a like because you know I always appreciate it and you guys help me out so much. Okay, that's it for another episode. Thanks again for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace. Hi, if you haven't checked out the previous episode, you should definitely take a look. We're gonna take a look at Primal Clash, the entire set. Yeah, a long action-packed episode for you guys. Then I also opened booster boxes on my channel. Definitely check those out because Primal Clash is around the corner and I'm gonna open up a box of that as well. And on my channel there's also Pokemon Battles of History. If you haven't noticed already, there's a new one in the making. I cannot tell you guys what it is, but just be patient. For now, you have the other 2 Pokemon Battles of History. And that's it. Peace.
Meet 2, 3.